Hey planner friends, it's Nia. Welcome to Life with Nia. Today we are closing out the September 2022 budget. I am going to go through goals, income, expenses, sinking funds, debt, business expenses, and savings. I'm going to change it up this time. I usually do goals first, but I'm going to do those last. So the first thing that we are going to cover is income. So for the month of September, had an estimate of $7,594.70. Actual was $7,029.09. So we were about $500 or so short. 565 short, which is okay. Not great, but it's okay. Had a little bit of extra income from recycling. I cashed in Ibotta, mystery grab box, and a class action lawsuit check. So that is where we're at on income. For expenses, $18.25 for home, $80 for utilities, which is water, sewer, and trash. A SMUD, which is my electric, was $160. PG&E, which is my gas, was $25. Car payment $523.21. Insurance for home and auto $169.31. Then we have a handful of different debt payments, credit card payments. So $60, $71, $144. I did pay $500 to Discover and $200 to Quicksilver, Capital One, which trying to, like, I don't know, for lack of a better word, get ahead on those, especially Discover, because I have certain things that get charged to those two every month. And so I'm not paying it down, just paying the minimum. So trying to put more towards them to get them paid down. $39 to PayPal. Dish, which is satellite, was $96.30. I'm thinking about canceling satellite. I've had Dish for probably 15 plus years. And so I have Hulu, but it's free through T-Mobile. It was free through Sprint, now through T-Mobile. And they made some changes, and so stuff that used to be available like the next day is not available the next day. So I don't know. I know I have Peacock, but I don't know what version of Peacock I have through my internet service. So anyway, I say all that to say, what are y'all using for TV? I watch TV. TV is life. So I'm not going to cancel and not have a plan. Y'all have heard me talking about all my little shows. So just trying to find out if there is a more economical option out there. So anyways, internet, $55.38. I had the first payment. So I've gotten 2 extra printers, and both of them had, I bought them at different times. Both of them had 6 months free. So the first one came up on its first month of having to pay. It was $25.86. I've downgraded because I don't need as many pages, so it'll be less next month. But it was $25.86 this month, and then my normal printing fee was $20.46. That's through HP Instant Ink. $7.99 for Design Studio, $25 for QuickBooks, $29 for Shopify. It pains me every month to pay Shopify and not be able to use it, but we're working on that. Loan payment of $116.74. Tax payment of there were 3 actually this month, $375 and $150, so that was $525, and then I paid quarterly taxes of $300. And then a couple of subscriptions, one for $87.65 and one for $99. My cash envelopes this month were $881, and I had a goal to save $750, which we will talk about when we talk about savings challenges. Next, we have cash envelopes. Hold that thought for just one second. Okay, it was sitting here the whole time. I was like, I had my cash envelope. Petey says hi. Because I switched. I went from this taupe to the blue, and all the money that was left in the taupe is still in here. So, cash envelopes for variable things, which for me primarily is groceries, eating out, bulk shopping, household, and gas are my categories. So for the leftover, the 100 envelope challenge envelopes, I don't use them for the 100 envelope challenge because I do that electronically. So I have been putting any leftover into these, and we will count what we end up with at the end of the year. Got some full ones over here. And we'll see what we end up with as far as rollover. The only one I don't do is gas, because gas is $1 million and we need our little gas money. So I'll talk about that in just a second. So for our rollover this month, let's see, we have groceries. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, $9, $8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I feel like I did good on groceries this month for really two reasons. First reason is I was able to get Pepsi on sale. I spent a lot of money probably on my grocery budget on Pepsi. So I stocked up when it was on sale. But I think the bigger thing was, I usually have to go to the grocery store once a week to get almond milk, which is what I use to make my coffee. And it's maybe between $4 and $5 at the grocery store. But then I buy a whole bunch of other stuff at the grocery store. So this month I bought it at Costco or Sam's Club. I don't remember which one. It was a 3-pack and it was like $9. So not only did I save money buying it that way, that stopped me from needing to go to the grocery store, because the other stuff that I buy I typically don't need. I just buy it. So I'm on my last container. So the 3 almost lasted the full month. It did last a full month. And I'll probably go to like Sam's Club tomorrow and get another 3-pack, which I think that like, it seems like a very little thing, but I think it made a huge impact on my grocery budget as far as not needing to go to the grocery store for that thing and then buying a whole bunch of other things as well. Okay, so dining out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dining out also has $8. And I did not get gas this month. I need gas. I did not get gas in September. I did use my gas envelope to get propane. I do a lot of grilling, which is how I keep my gas and electricity bills low, because I don't cook on my stove is gas, my oven's gas, but not cooking in the house I think helps save. But I grill a lot, so I had to get propane, and I took that out of my gas money. Go to the gas station, I exchange, and it was I think it was $28 to exchange. So I think I had $186, and I only put 40 to my gas fund for October. So we've basically got that I had here in my envelope $87. And I don't don't roll over any of this to savings. Gas stays in gas. It gets rolled over to gas. So this is going to go into my current gas envelope. Gas here is back over $6 a gallon. I went out yesterday and it was like $6.15 for unleaded and like $6.99 for premium. If you go to like West Sacramento, which is not that far from me, it is $7.15 for unleaded and $7.99 for premium. Like what? Yeah. I don't know what the problem is here, but I did not get gas in September. It was still less than 5 in September, but here we are back at 6 something. So I need to go get gas. It's probably gonna cost me $80 to $90, which is ridiculous. And I did only do $40 in my gas envelope this month, but that's okay. We're gonna put this in there. We can use this to fill up, and then we're gonna make it so that we don't go get gas again in the month of October. That is what it is. So that is where we're at on the cash envelopes. For the sinking funds, some of which are also cash envelopes, let's talk about that. So I have a goal to hit 10,000. Not sure I'm gonna do that. I wanted to do it this in September, but I did pull some money, and I had to pay quarterly taxes, so I knew that that was going to be a super stretch. And so now I've kind of like reassessed that, and I'm trying to go for maybe hitting that by the end of the year. So I've just been like, I don't know. I'm curious what you all are thinking as far as like the economy. I work for the state government, and so I'm very in tune with what is going on with the economy. I also have a background in finance. I have MBA. I worked for many years for a brokerage company. I was a certified equities professional. I worked with companies for their stock options and employee stock purchase plans. I don't like dealing with money, but I'm very astute in dealing with money. Not the best with the mindset of money, but like the finance aspect of it, I know what's going on. And so I'm just like watching some things, and I feel like what is being said and what is actually happening are not in alignment. So I have shared before that I like to have cash on hand. I'm going to continue to have cash on hand because I think it's going to be a problem to get cash. It's already a problem to get cash at the bank, depending on how much cash you're trying to get. It's just very odd. There's odd things happening, and I don't know what it means. So I think it means maybe a recession, but I'm not the guru on that, but stock market's having some issues, and I'm just sort of watching. I'm on the sidelines watching because I want to be in a good position no matter what happens. I don't have job insecurity per se, but it does not feel good when you go to the grocery store and cream cheese that was $1.99 a year ago is $5 now, or just simple things. So yeah, we're just gonna do what we can where we can. Anyway, so that includes like trying to save as much as possible, but also pay down debt so we can save more. So for my sinking funds, I'm still putting the money aside to cover these larger purchases. I want to definitely work on beefing up my emergency fund. I was listening to a podcast today, and they were talking about having like a month's worth of expenses in cash, which I don't. I have more than a month's worth of expenses saved, but not in cash. So that's an interesting goal post that I, thought about. But I don't know. I don't know that 30 days would be even sufficient. I don't know. I'm rambling. Anyway, sinking funds. We started the month off at $89.91, 27 cents. We ended the month at $87.70 and 20 cents. So we are down about 200, and that was I took $600 from my home fund, and I paid down some debt. I also took $300 from my tax fund and paid quarterly taxes. My bulk is included in this, and so that's what fund where money comes in and money goes out. If I go bulk shopping, I spend $120 on bulk shopping. So I spent some extra money on Petey. I was trying to, he's having some issues with his skin, so you know, his medicine was $87, and then I spent another $40 on just a particular type of food and like an antihistamine for him. So there were some things where money came out. This month I pulled all the money that I had in the business envelope out and spent that towards some things for Planner Sesh Box. So I think all in all, to only be down $214 from where we started this month is pretty good. But I'm still, you know, going towards that 10,000. So emergency fund, we are at $34.66. Taxes $13.48. Vacation $8.40. I feel like we can buy a plane ticket now with nowhere to go. Health $110. Car $90. Bulk shopping we got down to $42. Pet $190. Home $11.78. And so even though I took $600 out, I put $184 in. So not bad. Business is $0. Christmas is $316.70, which it is also fully funded because the goal for Christmas was $300, but I do continue to save loose change to that fund. Black Friday has $425. Self-care has $0. Sam's membership has $40. Costco membership has $50. Amazon Prime membership has $60. Canva membership has $60. P.O. Box has $60. Clothing has $50. iPad or phone has $20. Utilities have $0. Birthday has $20, and then my two new accounts that I sinking fund accounts that I made are Profit, which I take a small percentage for my business, $199.50, and then Roth. This is a Roth that is just solely for the Studio Bliss Co business that I'm contributing from that. I have something separate for work. I have a pension of $457 and a Roth through work, but this is separate. This is the Roth solely for Studio Bliss Co. So that has $210.27, which I'm pretty excited that's over $400 for those two, and I just started that in August, so doing well there. So that is thinking funds. Debt this month, we started, and this if you're new here, is focused debt. This is not my total debt. I owe a mortgage for student loans, but our focus debt. So at the beginning of September, it was $32,708, and the goal was to pay down $1,000. At the end of September, it was $31,699. So we paid $1,008.90. So I'm excited about that. In large part, that was putting that $500 to Discover and that $200 to the Quicksilver card. So debt has come down, and we are also at a new all-time low for the year with the $31,699. So that is where we're at on debt. Business expenses, I don't have anything really written down. It was primarily things for the Planner Sesh Box. For savings, we had the Budget Mom Savings Challenges, which totaled $211. So there were two. There were the cents to savings. So we saved $41.94 for a total of $135. And then there was the Email Frenzy, which was $76. So the two Budget Mom Savings Challenges totaled $211. The Zero Out Savings Challenge for the month totaled $32.45. And then the 100 Envelope Challenge was $535. And then that was pulling the numbers. And then I went and recycled. It was $18. I saved that $18 towards the savings challenges this month. I don't remember what I put it in. And then $5 bills was $65. So total save this month was $861.51. And so that is what we did with savings. So let's go back to our goals for the month. And now that we've talked about everything, let's talk about whether we achieved our goals or not. So the goal was to save $750. We hit that. Goal was to pay off $1,000 in debt. We hit that. Track expenses. We did that. And I will show you. I'm usually very good about tracking my expenses. So this is all Afterpay and Klarna. This is all cash spending. And then this is all from like bank account. So we've got those down. The only thing I didn't do was color code them and try to figure out the percentages. Payoff Ashley, didn't do that. Payoff Afterpay, didn't do that. We did get it paid down though. So Afterpay, we are at, we went at the beginning of the month, we were at $482.80. At the end, we were at $311.76. Klarna at the beginning of the month was $233.55. At the end of the month, it was $91.65. 4K in Etsy sales. I don't think I hit that, but let me look real quick. $100 for YouTube and 100 new subscribers. I did not hit that. Fall Planner Sesh Box got launched. I wanted to hit 10,000 in the sinking funds. Did not hit that. Quarterly taxes are taken care of. And I wanted to pay off Klarna. I got it down to 99. Okay, so let's look at September 1st through the 30th. And our Etsy sales revenue was $33.55. So we did not hit the 4K. And revenue is before any taxes, before any fees. Etsy fees are about 1/3 of the revenue, and then it's also before any shipping, which can be quite expensive as well. So that is where we're at on goals. We hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 11, so not horrible, but something to work on. I also, in my whole deep dive into what's going on financially, one of the things that I had learned as well, like this is not just a me thing with the YouTube, because I was like, what can I do differently? What am I doing wrong? It is like a lot of companies have cut their ad revenue. That's the bottom line. If they're not paying for it, we're not going to see it as a content creator. So just it's one of those economic fallout type of things. So that just is what it is. So anyways, that is it for my September budget. If you have any questions, comments, please feel free to post down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, feel free to post those as well. How did you do with your September budget? Let me know. And I will see you next time. Bye.